Hey everyone, it's Adrian. I want to get this May garden tour in before May is over. It's already May 15th. So here we go. Quick little garden tour. This is my hosta ring in the front of my yard. This side was a little thin, so I added in some heuchera and some coleus. And it should fill in, and the color should really be pretty and pop against that green. And I have various sizes and kinds of hostas in this hosta ring. And so it's really pretty. As you can see. And then over here in the front of my yard, we have a Japanese maple that I keep trimmed back so it doesn't cover up the walkway. Then I have a couple moon shadow bushes right here, and I keep these trimmed up so they don't get huge. I actually transplanted one to my backyard, and it is huge, so that's why I keep those trimmed up. We have some various hostas here. We have some creeping Jenny. I have a begonia. Uh, we have a New Guinea impatient. And everything got fertilized yesterday, so it might be a little struggle. And that one right there has been struggling a little bit anyway. Um, Spiral bushes. I had to replace these last year because the ones that were here had gotten older and they were getting, a little crappy looking. This one right here was struggling a little bit. I've been adding root stimulator to it, so it should get, you know, thicker and stronger over time. I got my first fountain up and running. This pom pom bush is like the other bushes that were here. It just got older. It's getting older rather, and it used to have five pom poms, and I cut two off because they were dying. So um, eventually, I'll have to replace that, and I'll probably just get a different kind of pom pom. I have some geraniums and some more New Guinea impatiens in here. And like I said, everything got fertilized and cut back yesterday, so things got to fill back in. I got some ornamental grasses here. These things get huge. And then they have these white, fluffy, like blooms that come up. I wish I knew the names of them, but I don't because the guy who cuts my grass put those in. You can see my elephant ears kind of poking out in different places. They're starting to grow. I got some extra ones right here. There goes one over there poking out. An extra ornamental grass, another ornamental grass, not an extra. I have different coleus in this bed that will fill in this area. So by June, things should start kind of filling in all the empty areas and covering up the pipes and everything. Um, double impatiens, double impatiens, and another begonia. The double impatiens have blooms that look like these are kind of spent, but they look like roses almost, like little mini roses. They're beautiful when they get really thick. I have another beautiful hosta here. Beautiful, beautiful. I love how they mound up and they're just so pretty. We have some more begonias back there, like some dark leaf ones and some lighter green leaf ones. More coleus, more elephant ears popping up. This is a beautiful coleus right here. I don't have the name of it, but I just love the color and how the leaves are formed. More elephant ears popping up. These are regular impatiens, will fill in this area. More elephant ears over there in the corner and a couple more coleus. This right here is called Lyroa pea grass. And story behind that is my grandmother and great grandmother at their house in Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, they had this lining their walkway. It was thick like this, and their walkway was pretty long. I told my uncle that I wanted some in my yard just because, it was my grandmother's. And he dug me up a big box and sent it to me. The postage was like $40 on that box. I was cracking up. My uncle is too kind. He's such a sweet guy. Um, then I have more hostas. Beautiful. This area over here, a little thin. I just popped in a couple coleus. and then a Japanese painted fern, and that should get thicker. I'll actually show you one on the other side where it's gotten bigger and thicker. It's really pretty. Some more giant hostas, huge, 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 big leaf hostas. Look at this leaf. Thing is huge. It's my hand, and that's the hosta. Look at that. Same with this one. Back there's a couple elephant ears poking out. Oh, kind of see that one, so they'll come up. I got a daylily back there. I got some phlox right here. It hasn't bloomed yet, but I believe they're going to be kind of pinkish purple color. I have another three-tier topiary bush that is not doing well at all, so I will have to eventually just take that out. I don't know if I'm going to do it this summer or in the fall, but it's going to definitely come out. And when it does, I have a little small gardenia bush will just pop in here, and eventually it'll grow up and get bigger, and it should smell beautiful on this corner. These boxwoods are older, and they've been here a while. So I will be probably taking those out in the fall. I am getting my patio redone. So depending on how they bring, out far out they bring the patio, which I'm thinking at this little circular part, which comes up here, they might have to take this bush out anyway. And that's fine with me. Like I say, they're both getting older, and then we'll just pop in a couple, smaller boxwoods. Up here is my second water feature. I love water features in the yard. This is my Boston fern. I cut this back yesterday and fertilized it, and it's actually looking really good. I have a couple of sweet potato vines in there. I got a purple one on this side, purple on this side, green, and a green. And these things will fill in and get huge and just overflow this pot. It'll look so pretty. Um, this Boston fern and that one over there were both struggling, so I cut them all back and fertilize them, and they'll grow. Boston ferns are, to me, an easy plant to grow and very hard to kill. This is called a foxtail fern. I have one on this side, one on that side over there. This plant, it had a very pretty purple bloom, and you can look down here and kind of see the one that's coming up. And then this red one over here, same plant, different color blooms. I don't know the names of these or how to care for them yet. My nephew works at the Bill Gates Foundation, and periodically they change out their flowers. So he just brought me a couple. I really like them. They're really pretty, but I don't know if they're just indoor or outdoor. I haven't had a time to research them yet, but I will. If they're indoors, we'll repot them and find somewhere in the jungle on the inside to put them. This is the gardenia bush that I'm going to put on the other end. Um, Here's more Lyrope grass, which nickname is monkey grass. And that little thin area right there is where I dug out some to take to my sister's house. And it's already taken off. I'm going to do a May tour over there too. This is another Japanese maple. Up there on the hill is where I put all of my plants that I might get on clearance or just don't have anywhere to go with them, because I might have to put some of this grass up there once they get ready to start with a new patio, because the new patio is going to go out past this tree. Uh, but we'll see. And then, like I was saying, in the front, that moon shadow, if you see it up there on the hill, that plant in the front, the green and yellowish one, yeah, that was a moon shadow I had. Actually, it was down here, and I moved it up there, and that's how big it can get. It can keep going and going and going. I put a some daylilies up there. I have some, like I said, I don't remember the names of them. They were just some clearance plants from Lowe's up there. Then I put that bush. It was a little baby bush, but look how big it's getting. So yeah, it'll give me privacy, especially in the summer when you're sitting out on the deck. Again, the patio, it'll extend out to this area and then go down and around, and it'll be a square patio. I'm tired of this curvature stuff and the mulch, and I just need a bigger patio. This is just really small. They'll redo the steps, take all this broken tile out, and it'll look really nice. Um, this over here is the other side of the yard. I got a variety of things in here. We got vinca, we got geraniums, we got marigolds, we have a perennial what is this thing? Geranium. It comes back every year. It's different from these geranium. This is called a hardy geranium. And it gets huge. I don't even know why I bother to plant stuff back here with it. Because this whole area will fill in with this one plant, and it has these huge plate-sized blooms that are so pretty. And I believe this one has like a burgundish, purplish color one. So we'll come back when that blooms, because it looks like some blooms are coming up. So yeah, we have a variety, a smorgasbord of beautiful flowers in here, and I can't wait till everything fills in. These little yellow flowers called celosia. Those are pretty, little spiky flowers. This area over here is my new planting area. Well, it's not, it's new. The plants in it is new. The area has been here for several years now. I had some other stuff in it that didn't quite make it or look like I wanted it to look like, so I took it out. This right here is a daylily that was way bigger than this. I divided it out, took some to my sister, and it'll fill back in, get huge again. You see blooms are trying to come up. They're yellow. We have sun patience out here, and everything kind of looks like it's struggling right now, but it'll get better because everything's been fertilized. We got marigolds, and that's kind of what we have out here. Different colors of sun patience, and then we have crepe myrtles in honor of my mother, whose name is Myrtle, and they just look so pretty when they finally do grow up. I'll keep them limbed up so that they won't get huge, and they'll have pretty blooms on them. This right here is a hydrangea bush, and I don't remember. Let's see if this tag says. Yeah, hydrangea, Little Hottie is the name of this one. Little Hottie, and it will have pretty pink blooms on it. And this hydrangea, I like this one because when the blooms finally do come, when it rains, it won't knock the whole tree over. Um, and look like it's about to fall. So I like that these have a sturdier branches and won't do that. And then, like I said, more marigolds, sun patience, and crepe myrtles. Down here is my snowball bush. I got to keep spraying it because these bugs keep trying to eat the leaves. I've been spraying it with neem oil. I tried ladybugs, but all the ladybugs flew away. That's my solar fountain. It'll come on at night and really look pretty at night. Asiatic lilies that aren't blooming yet. One right there. I think I got one up here. That's what used to be in this bed, and I took the majority of them out. I just left a couple. Swinging around this way, we have Diamond Frost Euphoria, more Minka, pink spotted plants. We got geraniums, and then right here, angel wings. Aren't those pretty? I should have got more than one. I might go back and get another one because I think those are so pretty. Creeping Jenny. Um, we got snow globe plants, another fern, more vinca. We got my beautiful peony bush. Look at those blooms. Beautiful. And I have two of these. We have this cute little bush with these little pinky purple blooms, and I don't know the name of it because it's been here ever since I've been here. I should look that up. And of course, more hostas, a variety of hostas. Creeping Jenny. We got lantana. We got more begonias back there. Um, we got a couple of turn off my other phone. We have more hostas, more Lyroa grass from that shipment my uncle sent me. I had to be creative. You see, I lined the back with it. Now I put it over here on the sides. We got marigolds that are looking beautiful. Another huge hosta that comes all the way out here. That's why I don't bother putting seeds down anymore because the hosta grows all the way out to the grass and kills the grass that's underneath. We got another cute little fountain right there. More varieties of plants, more lantanas, geraniums. We have some Dusty Miller in there. We have some lemon drop coral sedum. We got another Japanese fern right there. Another beautiful hosta. I don't know how my yard became a hosta yard, but somehow it did. Swinging over here, we have another peony bush. That's a rescue plant that I got to look up the name of. Another beautiful hosta, and I love this one because of these curly leaves. We got these new little pink flowers in my garden, and I've never done these or planted these before. These are Angitonia, so we'll see. We'll see. They're pretty though. Two different kinds of pink, a brighter pink and then a more fuchsia color pink. More spotted plants down there. We got a palm bush, another form of hosta. We got some heucheras, Dusty Miller, another beautiful hosta that looks like has heart-shaped leaves. See, look at them, like little hearts. So cute. Back here, this is really pretty. Look at that. It's called fiber optic grass. Isn't that pretty? More geraniums, more vinca, more heuchera, and in a darker purplish green color. And then we have more beautiful double impatiens. Look at that. They look like little roses. Isn't that beautiful? And then, of course, we have more Loroipes grass. Beautiful. Just look at this view down there. It is beautiful. I love my yard. I don't have a fence around my yard, but if I did, I would make more garden beds back here in the back. Uh, that's why I'm always planting up on that hill. I don't know if my HOA wants me to, but they haven't said anything to me so far. And this is my welcome to my garden sign. The garden is my happy place. Welcome. And that is so true. I love being outside. I wish I wasn't working and I could just work in my garden all the time. But the day is coming soon. I'm manifesting that and confessing that I do not have to work anymore. I'm financially stable. Don't even need a job. This is another hydrangea tree, and it'll have big, beautiful white blooms. And this is one that will start flopping when it rains. And I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's still pretty. But I just hate when if it rains, branches start flopping over. And then we have another phlox. And this was doing even better than the other one in the back because it's not in the sun. We have some an asparagus fern in there. More of this diamond frost euphorbia. Euphoria. Why can't I say that? More Dusty Miller, of course. More varieties of hostas. And then just a variety of other plants: marigolds, begonia, um, lantana. I got a pinky lantana right here, and a more reddish one right there. Um, an agatonia, and then a Gerber daisy. And I had one Gerber daisy in the back too. The bloom had just gotten old, and I cut it off. Now here is my little issue right here as we get around to the front. These are my two ball like topiary bushes, and I got all my bushes cut this year, and I don't know why these are did this on the edge. Phone, all these alarms on my phone, but it looks like it's coming back if you look down inside. So I ordered this stuff called Stop Wilt, and it's supposed to lock in all the moisture and help it to uh, come back and thrive again. So I'm waiting on that, and we will spray them all down. This will fill in because it's got new growth, and then we'll just swing around here and have one on this side. But yeah, this is my May garden tour, guys. My grass needs cutting, so I'm sure my grass guy will be here today. Thank you so much for watching this video. come back for the June garden tour. And I'll also be doing one for my sister's yard too. So, Adrian's Garden Rules. Listen to the birds, feel the breeze, enjoy the beauty, sip a drink, and relax. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.